I think so.
That's not good.
I have a tendency to break everything that has technology.
No, that's not good.
And I work in the field
I
of
was about to
technology.
say, like, is your job to fix technology?
Yeah.
So
But I have to break it before I fix it.
no, that's not how it works.
Job security.
Is it? Is it?
I guess it continues there.
That's weird.
That was weird.
That's weird.
It just decided to
You
crap
broke
out
it
on-
again.
Yeah, probably.
Stop breaking shit.
I don't know how to podcast.
Really? It's almost been like 2 years.
Huh. Hell, I'll be damned.
It's gonna be 2
Maybe I
years.
should have learned.
A little bit.
I just got bit by a mosquito.
All right.
Alrighty then.
There you go.
All right then. It's not that I don't know how to podcast. It's just I have temperamental equipment, if you will.
And you're very temperamental to begin with, so you know.
It goes hand in hand. You know, I'm like
So
tempered
it's-
glass.
It's a symbiotic thing, you know.
So is that why?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't work sometimes.
Sometimes.
I would like to blame it on the ghost most of the time.
You can't blame everything on the ghost.
I can and I will. But unfortunately, it's been really quiet recently, and that kind of worries me.
Because it's spooky season. Like, she left. She's like going to go do other shit. Spooky shit.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think so. I think like at middle of the night, like some kind of fucking like vampire roadster showed up, and the ghost jumped out, and you know,
Say like I'm out of
I'm
here,
out
bitches.
here. I'll be back in fucking November.
Don't forget to pull my books.
Yeah,
I don't think that's.
I think that's how it works.
I mean, I get it. Maybe on Halloween through like Day of the Dead, they come out and they go out and they go out and party.
I think it was like I'm out.
Once like Memorial Day is over, they're able to go wherever the fuck they want.
'cause
Spooky season.
Spooky season's out. Yeah.
Where did
Labor
she
Day.
die?
Labor Day.
Labor Day. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
All right, then.
That's how it works.
Well, that's kind of boring.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for us now, no shit's happening here, and
No.
it kind of worries me.
I mean, we do have a mouse.
We trade in one type of annoyance for another.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather keep the mouse or the ghost?
The ghost.
Ooh.
Because you know, because the ghost is not gonna eat my fucking food.
The ghosts aren't real.
It's possible.
I mean, if a ghost was real, she wouldn't be taking vacation time.
Yeah.
No.
Because it's conscious.
No, because... No. See, the thing is, ghosts are set to hunt. So wherever they put them in
But it's their job.
Yeah, it's their job to
So
hunt.
they need a vacation.
You know what? I don't take vacations for my job.
Yeah, you do all the time.
Fuck no. They're called sick days. You know?
There you go.
It's a difference between like, oh, I'm going to go to, the middle of the hunting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where do ghosts go?
The forest?
You're losing me, man.
People's closets?
What? We were perfect. You know what? I think I missed the ghost.
No.
All right.
Don't call it back. Just let her have her time off. You know, she's she's earned it.
All right.
You know.
All right.
Yeah.
Then what are we going to do now?
Chase a mouse?
I'll bring a trap tomorrow. It's a little thing anyway. I saw it. It's not that big.
I don't know. It climbed up on the ceiling, man. It ran up that pillar.
I don't know how it got into the trash can. When I first saw it the first time, it was inside the trash can somehow. And when I moved it, the little fucker just jumps out and says, "Fuck you, I'm out," and starts running away.
Yeah.
How did it do that?
I don't know. I'm telling you, it climbed up to the ceiling.
But in the trash can.
Like,
I get the ceiling.
You get the ceiling?
I get the ceiling. It grabs shit and it scuttle about. But how to
Yeah.
get into something that's closed?
It might be open.
Oh, maybe a little bit open.
Yeah. See, because like, was it Jerry had told me that what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to get a bucket, and you put some food in the bucket, and you put like a little stick,
Yeah, so they fall in.
and they fall in, and they can't get out. I think this mouse could get out of that bucket.
I think that mouse can get out of that bucket. This
Yeah.
mouse is pretty agile, pretty fast.
Yeah.
I think it's got leaping abilities and something like that, Well, what if this mouse isn't like an actual mouse? It was like some sort of like, werewolf mouse.
That'd be cool.
Because you said they were stomping up on the top. What if it turns into like a giant opossum? I don't know what the fuck it is. A capybara. I don't know,
It's like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
A werewolf mouse?
Oh, like a capybara.
A capybara?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, they have a capybara just chilling.
It's a giant mouse.
It's a hamster, right?
A giant gerbil. whatever.
Gerbil, yeah.
It's a giant mouse.
But it needs a lot of water, right? Like,
Yeah. They do need to keep themselves moist. To
Like,
be
I really, like, first time I saw one of those things, I was like, how did I go this long not seeing these things?
Because you moved to a different world where those are still available. That's why I keep telling you if you don't fucking believe me.
Because like the first time I saw one, I was like, "That's not real.
Yeah.
That's a fucking Pokemon." like,
And before that, like say 10 years ago, you never heard of this animal, right?
No,
That's because it didn't exist.
That's true.
You know, all of a sudden it's everywhere and everyone loves it.
Everyone loves it. They just discovered it. Internet makes the world smaller and bigger at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. And it's one of those things like I guess when it first started, you started chatting with people, on the other side of the world at 8 o'clock at night, you know, they're getting up, you're going to sleep. That was kind of cool. It made the world smaller, but at the same time, it's like, holy shit, there's a Russia out there.
Yeah.
It's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one artist I talk to all the time. Like we work stuff together. She's like in Baltimore.
Time difference is about 4 hours, 3 hours. Right?
Yeah,
so it's not bad.
It's weird though.
What if you worked with someone in Pakistan?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, right.
Maybe.
I get on Facebook. I constantly get hit up by like weird random people from like foreign third-party countries. Or whatever, instead of saying, what do you call it? Third world countries, third-party countries.
Yeah, third-party countries. The in-between version. You know,
they're good. They're getting somewhere. They're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
And they're always like, "Hey, I'm a great artist from this such and such country, and I'm willing to draw for you." And then you look at their stuff and like, you kind of just like put it through some generator, and you know, you want to get paid for that.
Oh man, I've gotten so much of that shit because of the Kickstarter. Like every time I post something, I get like a dozen fucking messages.
Yeah.
From people like, "Oh, I found your thing, and I can help you get." Right? It's always the same fucking script.
Yeah.
The worst one though, I was like, I'm gonna play along with this guy because this guy kept on fucking messaging me, and he's all like, "I worked on this campaign, and they were trying to raise $40,000, and they made $400,000. I could do the same for you." I'm like, "Oh, really?" And then he goes, "Yeah, check this out." And then he sent me. He goes, "Look up this on Kickstarter," and he gave me like a name or and I looked it up, and it was trying to raise 40. They raised 400. That campaign was Mike Magnola's Hellboy campaign.
He did not have anything to do with that. I can tell you now, he did not have it. You almost had me for a second there.
I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, it's good.
And the worst one was on Friday. We did the Instagram live thing.
Right, Javier.
This dude, this a different guy. He keeps messaging me every time I post something like, "Oh, I could help you," blah, 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 right? This dude tried to get on the live feed.
They kept on asking to be on it?
Yeah. The whole fucking time. He kept asking to be on the live feed. And I'm like, who is this guy? What the fuck, man? Like, you know, like...
Yeah.
And it's awful.
And did you accept?
No!
What was he going to do anyway?
I have no idea.
Hi, guys. You guys want to buy?
Right. Yeah.
I don't like that you could do that with live feed, though.
Yeah.
Like, you can share it with somebody? Sure, I'm sharing with the rest of the fucking world. Why does this one person want to interject? I don't know.
And that was an interesting experience. I hadn't done that in a while.
Yeah.
And that was weird.
The Kickstarter or the...
No, the live feed thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You kept on going, your head was right on top. You got the biggest screen on the whole thing.
That was the worst, man.
Fucking Valera looked like fucking Genie from fucking Pee Wee Herman and shit. You know?
Fucking Jambi?
Yeah, Jambi. There you go, Jambi.
Well, she was in her car.
Oh, is that why?
And it was funny, dude, because so when she first pops up, she had this light on, so like you could see her, and then all of a sudden, like in the middle, she's just talking, and it just turns off.
Yeah.
And she just kept going. And then I was like, oh, yeah, it's real dark.
Yeah, that was, you look like Jambi. And yours kept on cutting out. Your mic kept on cutting out when you saw the read thing again.
Yeah, I think it was just I think it's just the connection, man. It's just hard, man.
Yeah. It wasn't that easy. And luckily, Javier and Valeria played along with it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, we understood what you said 100%.
Yeah.
Even though I did not hear one word. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Live shit's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
And I didn't really plan for it either. Like, I just kind of was like, okay. Like, I literally, like, an hour before, I talked to Javier and I said, like, all right, so we're going to talk about this or talk about that. And then, you know, pitch the projects. And then that was it. That was the whole thing. And it just kept going.
Yeah, you guys started talking about everything and, like, random weird projects you guys he was on, especially. Yeah. And Valeria was all hyping him up, too. She was a very good hype girl, by the way.
Oh, dude. She was very excited.
Yeah.
Which was funny because she kept on telling me before, like, oh, man, I'm going to be nervous. And so I was thinking, like, oh, man, it's gonna be rough. It's going to be rough. But no, she was like...
She took the point a lot. Yeah.
I think she could have ran the thing. I think she could have, like, moderated the thing, you know?
Wow,
like,
okay, you're hardcore. But I wouldn't have gone that far. But yeah. No, she did well. Yeah. She did well. For someone that says that... It's more that she doesn't want to do it than she can't do it, I think.
Yeah.
I think if she wants to do it, she'll do it just fine.
Yeah.
You know? But it's up to her.
Yeah. But it was interesting though.
It was fun. I'm telling you, it was hilarious. I chuckled a couple times, be like, I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, gave to both campaigns, and now we're done.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's all it was supposed to be. But then it became this whole thing, and like,
you guys went for over an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My plan was, I literally told my like, oh, it's gonna be like 20, 30 minutes, and it just kept going.
It kept going. There was a lot of story, a lot of old stuff, a lot of new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think it needed more of the whole it needed like a link or something like that people could press on it.
Yeah, see, I was trying to figure out how to do that, but I literally was on the phone because it wouldn't let me do it on the tablet.
Oh,
like it kept on failing on the tablet, and so like I had to do it on the phone for some reason.
We should got on the tablet and put the link up on the.
No, it wouldn't let me do it. Like once I tried, I was trying to do both. Like I was trying to
No two profiles.
Oh no! Well, I guess I probably could have done that.
Yeah, because that's how I was. Had one profile in the kitchen and one in the room. So whichever room I was in, I saw you fucking.
That's funny.
And I heard you guys, so it's cool.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. Fuck, next time.
Yeah. That's how I was doing it.
And the other thing I don't like about it too is that like they changed it so much that now like once it's over, like it gives you two options: you either post it or you delete it.
Oh, it can't save?
Yeah, you can't save it.
Before you could save it for later or whatever it was, right?
And so I think it sucks because it's like, it literally tells you like once you go live to wait a few minutes for people to start coming on.
Yeah.
And it takes forever, especially if you have like guests, it takes forever to like, get them
all.
Yeah, get them all there. So there's like a good like fucking 5-10 minutes where I'm just like pushing buttons and I'm like,
yeah, I skipped that. And it's just your big ass face, the whole thing, yeah.
No, because the worst thing
you could edit it, can't you?
No.
Why can't you?
It won't let you edit.
Can you download it?
No.
What the fuck then?
Yeah.
How did you guys do it before to put it on?
It used to be
Facebook to YouTube.
It was that program we used.
Oh.
Yeah. But that doesn't even work on Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see your problems here.
Yeah.
It all sucks.
Yeah. It was not a good.
Well, I mean, next time maybe it'd be better. I guess live is the best to go live. Just record a prehensile.
Yeah.
And
that's what it's funny because I did an interview 2 weeks ago. And that's what that guy did. I didn't realize it was like he was asking me for stuff like images and whatever.
Yeah.
And I sent it to him, and then on Monday he dropped the video. But he dropped the video and it streamed live.
Huh?
Yeah. So instead of the video just being on there, it was like streaming as if it was live.
And so people were like, "Oh, it's this live."
Yeah.
How did you do that then?
I have no idea.
Recorded and put it and recorded that live.
But it was weird, but it was cool though because then he did that, and then he like made little clips for social media, and then he released it as a podcast.
Wow, that's like a proper podcast. How do I get there?
Gotta figure it out, man.
Fuck a duck. I don't want to figure shit out.
Yeah, figure it out.
Ugh, I barely figured this shit out.
Yeah,
like 2 years later.
2 years later.
You know?
No.
How does one become a guru of the fucking podcast?
I have no idea.
Why am I not what is it? Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan? You want to be Joe Rogan?
No, hell no.
Yeah.
It's only all the bald fucking podcast I know. Besides Dre. Anyway, that's spooky, man. Happy birthday, Dre.
Happy birthday, Dre. Even though it's gonna come out like a month later.
Yeah, I know. It was his birthday technically, yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Or a month ago.
A month ago?
Depending on when this comes out.
Oh, yeah. 1 day ago as of recording this to about 2 weeks ago as of airing it.
There you go. See.
Happy birthday, Dre.
Happy birthday, Dre.
All right, then. That's it. That's all he gets.
That's all he gets.
Yeah, no cake.
You gotta tell him to listen to this in 2 weeks, or
just for this?
Yeah, just for this.
In about 13 minutes in.
13 minutes in. No, don't tell him. We'll tell him. We'll just like it happens. Just,
it's somewhere in there.
Yeah, listen.
It's not that greatest.
Yeah. No, don't tell him that.
No,
just let him
They come into it. Like,
no.
Happy birthday. He'll be like, thanks, guys. Oh, he knows you love him.
Yeah.
We
are.
That's life, buddy.
That's life.
Welcome to That's Life.
That's life.
I was watching the TikTok thing. Stop that! About millennials who don't know how to fucking stop with their fucking hands. They have problems with fidgeting.
I'm fine.
What was that then?
I don't know.
You got scissors there. Do you want to snap those scissors too?
Maybe. Cut this paper.
Yeah. Go for some Asmir on the people right now. ASMR. Another paper.
There you go. See?
Ooh. This is gonna turn into like an Asmir podcast.
That's weird, man.
Why?
Because
Asmir? Yeah. That shit's scary, dude. To me, I don't. Thing is, I've tried it because people were like, "Oh, it's a thing," and so I tried it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that shit's scary, really, because it's like, I'm just talking to you like this. Mm-hmm. What are you telling me? You want to listen to this Coke can open?
So one time when the thing first started, the trend first started, someone was like, "Oh, you should try this. You try this, right?" And you're supposed to sleep with AirPods and headphones, right?
No, you lose them.
And that way your alarm it plays this recording, right? And I remember like the first time I was like, oh fuck it, why not? And I did it, and it was fucking what's your face? Shit.
Like the specific people that do
these
things?
No, it was Christina Ricci.
Oh.
Telling you to wake up. And I remember I fucking did it, and I'm like, oh, whatever, and I fucking fell asleep, forgot about it, right? Yeah. And then when it went off, dude, it scared the shit out of me.
Was she yelling at you?
No, she was just like, hey, wake up, and I was like, what the fuck?
So your earpods stayed in your ears?
Yeah.
You lucky guy, dude. I don't think
that freaked me out. Like I was just like, oh, like okay, yeah, I remember it was that thing.
Like, where are you, Christina Ricci?
Are you in the walls?
That's scary, dude. So she's like, hey, but it's all slow. Like, hey, wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up. Hey, wake up. Hey, it's time for school. Get up. Right. You should get up now. So that's the thing, huh?
That's the thing. People like that.
Really?
I don't.
To me, that's weird and that's scary. And it seems like it's more of a new kid thing, you know, for dainty, fragile people.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm serious. It sounds like it's something, rough and tumble people don't really want to hear this shit.
You don't want to hear that? You don't want to hear like fucking like China be like, hey, get up.
China's dead, but all right.
She might have recorded before. You don't know.
Oh, we don't know where she's at. Yeah. Okay, fine. Lucy Lawless.
Yelling at you.
Yeah. I'm not Xena. I'm Lucy Lawless.
Xena can't fly.
Who would you pick to wake you up in the morning?
To wake me up in the morning? Yeah. Oh, man, I don't know. That's a tough choice.
It could be male, female. Doesn't have to be
like
Alf. Yo.
Yeah. I'll be like, let's have a good day, y'all.
Hey, buddy, let's wake up. Yo, go give me some.
But then what if you have that moment? Like we have that moment when like the radio goes off and you're still asleep and it kind of seeps into your dreams. I have like adventures with Elf. Yeah, I'm fucking down.
Yeah, eating cats. Flying to Mount Mag.
I'm down.
Yeah. Hanging out with that weird family. Yeah.
Like, shut up, Willie. You suck.
Shut up, Willie. You're a rapist.
Yeah.
No, pornographer. Yeah. I don't want to overshoot him. Weirdo.
You weirdo. Get out of here, Willie. You stay away from those children.
Thank you. Alpha, I don't know. Well, he was so neurotic.
Yeah, Willie, your wife's too hot for you.
A million times, yes. Willie was just a big Millhouse, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was bald and fucking his glasses. Yeah. He looked too old for that woman, right? He looked too old to be those kids' father, right?
You listen here. Like fucking Jim Cagney and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah. I'd hang out with Elf.
Yeah.
Elf's cool. I'm saying I did an interview and they asked me about my favorite pop culture alien.
Yeah.
And he was like, Xenomorph, or Predator, and I was like, Elf. And he's like, what the fuck, Elf?
He didn't expect the Elf?
Didn't expect the Elf. And he was like stopping in his tracks. He was like, I don't have a follow-up question for that.
He doesn't know Elf.
No. It's like Elf. Elf's cool.
Yeah. He doesn't know Elf. That's one of the biggest things right now. Like a lot of millennials or at least kids are discovering new things that are old.
Yeah.
And like,
but I mean, that's everything though. Like we were kids. We were into like fucking Fletcher Superman.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it wasn't a VHS that we knew that we know how to fucking use. Yeah. You give a kid a Fletcher Superman and a VHS now, they're like, what the fuck I do with this?
How do I stream this?
How do I stream this? Exactly. It's not on YouTube. I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
We at least were curious about old media.
Yeah.
I learned how to use a record player when I was like 6 years old because why? We had one.
We had one. Yeah.
I learned how to tune a radio. Kids don't know how to tune a radio now.
No, they don't know how to tell time.
Oh yeah, they don't know. That was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. If it has hands, they don't know how to tell time.
Can't do it.
Cursive.
Oh yeah.
Cursive.
They don't teach it anymore.
But
but realistically, we learned how to do it. What the fuck for? Did you ever use it?
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
All the time.
I don't.
Okay, here's the thing. When I write, it's a half breed between cursive and regular words.
Yeah.
Or regular letters, let's say. So it'd be like, there would be like the regular T. It's in cursive.
Gotcha.
So it's a cross.
All right.
And it's legible, I would like to think.
Right.
Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's the thing. That's what I always think it's crazy that we skipped a generation because if you go back and look in the 80s and you see pictures in the 80s, the 50s were a big thing. There was
Zoot.
Yeah, and then there was the fucking diners and even
something
hops and even look at something like Shakey's. It's a 50s theme. It has that look and it has that feel, right? And so if mathematically if we were gonna do that, we should be super obsessed with the 80s right now,
which we were 10 years ago.
Yeah, but it wasn't as big as the 50s to the 80s. You know what I mean?
There's not a big gap.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: if you go 50s. In between 50s and 80s, what is there? 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
A bunch of hippies and a bunch of cokeheads.
Yeah.
Do you really want to go back there? 80s was fun.
Yeah.
50s were roaring.
Yeah.
It was the end of an era, if you will, in the 50s, if you will. The war was over. We're celebrating. We're getting rid of, all this fucking pent-up aggression. We're making babies.
Yeah.
That comes to the 60s. Flower children, bunch of hippies and millennials of the time, if you will.
Yeah.
Then comes the cokeheads.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head for fentanyl.
Yeah.
We're kind of already there.
Yeah, there. Yeah.
All right, cool.
No, I'm saying but I feel like it's the 90s are making a weird comeback right now.
Yeah, that's what we're next.
Fucking NSYNC is getting back together.
It's no different than Grand Funk getting together 20 years later. Same thing. Getting a weird obscure band from 20 years ago that broke up 20 years ago back together.
Yeah. I just think it's fascinating to see these 40-year-old women are in sync back, right?
Tell me how you're old without telling me you're old,
right?
Yeah, and then these cute kids in sync. Who's that?
Yeah.
It's that one meme song. It's that one song.
That one song from the meme. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you know it from.
Yeah.
But I bet you anything those tickets would be like $300.
Oh, yeah, easily. No, you know what? I'm gonna go
for the 4,000.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Easily, I think so.
Should have got those pre-sale tickets. Yeah. I got an email for pre-sale tickets.
I think easily.
And you know what? And it was one of the things is if I can't scalp them, I got a cousin who was really into them back in the day. Yeah. She's a mom also. She's 40 years old.
There it is.
God damn, you're right.
But see, okay, where's the fucking Jamiroquai reunion concert?
Not yet. Jamiroquai came a little bit after, maybe 2-3 years, maybe. I mean, didn't we cancel him?
Did we?
I don't
know. Not Jamiroquai.
I mean, I don't know.
Jamiroquai's cool. He's
so was any insert your previous rapist here,
Jamiroquai? No way.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I could probably put a dart up Duke and just hit one.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Different time.
No.
I'm going to find that article and I'm going to send it to you and break your heart.
Oh, man. My Jamiroquai.
Yeah. It's it's going to be like, oh, Donny Osmond did a lot of kids and shit.
I mean, that makes sense.
Shut up. I'm not Donny Osmond. Never.
I'm not surprised.
I was trying to go for the most wholesome character I could find.
Yeah, it's Mormon.
That means he has a lot of wives.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But you don't know what he does.
It's cool to have a lot of wives if you can handle it.
Can you?
No.
No, exactly.
Me?
No.
But him?
Maybe.
One for every day of the week. Oh, you got it? It's right here to your left. To your right. Oh. You do it that way.
Wow.
That son of a bitch got me 3 fucking times already. I don't like him.
Yeah.
It's fucking scary.
Yeah. Jamiroquai. He's back.
He's fine. I think he's fine.
I feel like you can go to a casino or something. He's probably performing or some shit, right?
Some Vegas backwater casino. You know what? So you gotta look for that. The fucking what the Weebelows hat, the Red Zone hat and shit. Yeah. Look for that. The Lodge of the Water Buffalo.
I gotta find that because I remember there was so Roto.
Virtual Insanity.
Insanity. That was a big song. But he had this other song. It was called like something about space or something. I remember like that was like the pump up song, man. like that when you hear something, you're like, yeah, let's do this.
That's gonna get me going. That's gonna get the juices going. I do have that first album that he has with that, but I don't remember.
I forgot what it was called. It was called like Intergalactic or something about space. It was like
but it got you pumped.
It got you pumped, man.
It got you going.
Like I have like weird songs like that. Like there's a fucking like the Bowie song, Little Wonder.
Little Wonder.
Yeah, fucking love that song. But it's one of those songs where like it doesn't come up on the best of.
Never.
So when you tell people, they're like, "What is that?"
Yeah, it's not China Doll. Is it?
Right.
It's not China Doll.
But that one just has like it has a good riff, and it's just like it's not really a Bowie song, but it's like
it feels like it should be like a barber song, or like, you'd be singing with your mates at a bar or something, you know.
But you have this like this guitar in the background. It's fucking badass.
And the way you sing it, it's like Little Wonder. It's not
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
It's a melody song, kind of with heavy riffs, like you said. Huh.
Like I have a lot of weird songs like that. Like pre fucking Guardians. I mean, like Space Hog was one of my songs. Yeah. Like that song was like, it's a pump up song, right?
But then he asks you, "What? Name me another Space Hog."
I don't know.
I have no idea.
And then what was the other one? The fucking fuck, I forgot what it's called. It was another '90s one. It was like it was Get What You Give. What was it?
Get What You Give.
It was fuck. What was his name?
What movie?
No, it was funny because when Biden became president,
what the hell?
They played it.
Yeah.
Because it was his son's favorite song.
Oh.
New Radicals.
Oh. Yeah. And people give him shit for that too. Right? Why is he playing that shit? Yeah.
And then they got the band back together to perform it, and it was just like that's another song. I was like, that's a cool song. Like.
Biden knew nothing about New Radicals.
No, but it was cool.
Yeah, because his son was in.
But then you see them performing, like, dude, that guy got old. Like
any of those bands. So if you're gonna see him now before they die. Yeah. Anyway, fucking what do you call it? Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Or what's his son?
No, his son. I've heard
Hunter.
No, the one that died.
Oh,
that was his favorite song.
Oh, not the coked out.
No, not the coked out.
Okay. Okay, because it's the one that died. Then right, we like that guy because we never know.
He was like a veteran or something. Yeah. Right.
He was a good one.
Yeah, he's a good one.
He was good Biden.
Good Biden.
GB.
Yeah. Remember that song, the New Radicals song? I used to love that song as a kid.
Yeah.
Like in high school, or whatever. I'm like, it's a cool song.
Shit, I think it's older than you.
Probably.
No, it's 80s.
No,
so
no, it was the 90s.
90s?
Yeah, because they talk about fucking Beck and Hanson and Courtney Love, Marilyn Manson.
The Marilyn Manson. Marilyn Manson. Mm-hmm. That's another one that has like a weird.
And then that's another band that like I couldn't name another song.
No, I couldn't name another song.
I don't know what else they did.
No, again, this is a genre like a lot of people, my friends, were into, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But I was like, I can't probably listen to this, and they're like, no, what the fuck is that? Heavier? No, thank you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know how the fuck we ended up still friends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Musical taste on all I know. You're here trying to get me into NSYNC when I'm a Backstreet Boy.
I was not into NSYNC.
I was a Backstreet Boy.
I was a Smash Mouth fan, right?
A Smash Mouth fan. No, you gotta go with the boy bands. Where's it?
Fucking
Boys to Men.
Was it 98 Degrees?
98 Degrees. Oh man, that's a good one. Boys Zone or whatever.
Fucking Menudo.
Don't fuck with Menudo. Keep them
out.
But
there was that 99s version too.
Yeah. Don't fuck with Menudo. Yeah, boy bands.
It's not a thing anymore. It's like K-pop now, right?
Yeah,
like that's the thing.
That's our Menudo of nowadays.
Yeah. Or like what's a Korean soup?
Cabbage soup. I don't know.
All right.
You know what? Koreans have a lot of crazy street food.
Yeah.
That's one thing I know for sure. But as far as what's Korean soup, I don't know. So Jamiroquai. We all made a virtual insanity.
You know what's funny? Like I keep seeing these videos. They keep popping up on my TikTok, where it's just like people they're showing kids, or not kids, but like teenagers, the Virtual Insanity music video.
How are they moving?
Yeah, how do they do that? And then finally someone dug up like an MTV behind the scenes, and they show how they did it.
The
and
walls and
it's the fucking the whole building's moving, like,
yeah.
and he's the camera's still.
Yeah, he's still too.
Yeah, he's like just moving around to like.
Yeah.
Because everyone thought it was like treadmills, but no, it's the fucking building's moving.
Yeah. I could have told you that.
Yeah.
Everything's hovering.
Mm-hmm. Virtual insanity.
Yeah.
It's a jam.
It was a jam.
You know, we gotta find him. And tell him going back on tour.
Are you gonna fund this?
Maybe. Is there enough like Miracle fans out there?
You're one of them.
We could sell those hats.
Fucking water buffalo hats.
Yeah.
Maybe. Virtual.
And then we have like fucking. I was gonna say Bill Hader. It's not Bill Hader. What's his name? Fucking Napoleon Dynamite.
Bill Hader.
It's not Bill Hader. Is it Bill Hader? No, Bill Hader.
Bill Hader's the other guy. That's
like Barry.
Barry. Yeah. What's Napoleon Dynamite?
Is it Bill?
Josh Hader.
Something Hader, right?
The Hader.
Oh, but AHADDR or something like that.
Yeah.
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 We find that guy. He's not doing anything, all right? Like,
no, he's doing lots of stuff.
Is he?
No idea.
Yeah. And he haven't come out and dance.
Dance.
Do that one song.
Yeah. People love it.
People will love it. Yeah.
Wearing his Vote Pedro shirt and
just have a dance.
Boots and whatever fuck he was wearing.
Yeah, you do it.
No.
I think we could do it.
I think it's too old.
I think it's time.
I think it's too old.
I think we could do this.
Yeah. No. So just to bring Jamiroquai and fucking that guy out of retirement.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can bring Uncle Rico back.
I mean, possibly.
He was the best part of that movie. I'm sorry.
I always trip out. Like he's the werewolf in fucking and Monster Squad.
Monster Squad.
Yeah, he's the werewolf.
Don't anybody tell you I was funny.
No,
it's him.
Yeah,
he's the one that gets kicked in the.
He kicks in the nards.
Because you know wolves have.
Yeah, werewolves have nards.
Fucking movie. That movie's so dumb.
It's so good though, man. Like it's so like.
I used to watch it when I was a little kid because it come out on TV. And I used to think, this is for monster movies, go to this. It was like, oh, that's so dumb. They're teaming up fighting kids. That's so stupid. Little did I know, that was a whole genre, you know, Goonies and all that shit, you know?
I didn't see Monster Squad until they had the anniversary and they released it on Blu-ray.
Like 20 years later?
Yeah. Like it was like 10 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
The first time I saw it.
Oh, really?
I was like, what is this? Everyone was going crazy. And I saw the Blu-ray. Yeah. And I fucking bought it because like, they had this cool art on the cover, and I'm like, I don't know what this is. And I watched it, I'm like, dude, what the hell, man? And then it just hit me like why isn't this as big as the Goonies?
Or bigger.
Yeah, why isn't it bigger? Like, where are the fucking Monster Squad toys? Where are this is amazing. Like,
they had major movie monsters. The Goonies didn't have that. It was some pirate cave and some crazy fucking really dumb, right? But you got Van Helsing. You got a little town with a bunch of misfit kids, which is a big thing back then. Yeah, I don't understand why that wasn't a bigger movie.
It's such a good movie, man. It's so fun.
It was on Channel 13 all the time.
I'd never seen it until they got released on Blu-ray. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
After that, I was hooked, man. I was just like, this is amazing.
It's the greatest movie ever. Yeah, well, I mean, the 80s was a weird time. Yeah. You know,
but it's a movie that I think it could come out today, though. Because it's like, there's some language in there, man. That like.
With the little girl and you sucking blue little bitch.
Yeah. Well, there's that. I don't think it's super offensive. I just think it's kind of weird. Because even I was like, oh.
Dude, you're a bajillion-year-old fucking vampire. You don't give a fuck, dude.
No, but
you call a little girl bitch if you have to, dude. You know? No, give me that amulet, you little bitch.
He's all yelling at her. No, like was it the very beginning? They're just like the principal's talking to them, and then they're like calling him a pedophile. Oh.
I think that would fly nowadays.
I don't know, man.
All you change is pedophile into like some social justice bullshit, you know, and you fucking make it happen. You know?
I don't know, man.
What do you think my mama was gonna come? My mama named Karen is gonna come and say to you, principal, "Oh, I don't want to deal with this shit."
Yeah. I don't know, man. It was very odd.
I think it's doable.
It's very odd.
I think it's doable. So, and those monsters are all up for game. So you know, Universal can't. As long as you do the Universal versions of them, we're up for game.
Yeah.
So you can bring me Bram Stoker's Dracula. Monster Squad, a new Monster Squad.
I would love a new Monster Squad
with real, actual, not Universal monsters, but actual versions of these
that'd be cool.
You know, you get that Dracula with the top hat and the monocle from that Dracula one. I want that one.
But see, it's funny because like the movie is so weird because it's like the story elements, the plot devices are so fucking weird. Like oh, the mom bought him the journal
because he likes that stuff.
But she bought it at a fucking garage sale.
Yeah, which garage sale?
Yeah, right.
How did this person get it?
And then not only that, like, was it? He had something written on the front, and then he like decoded to see Dracula, right? So silly.
Yeah, no, but they played on Central, like when Frankenstein meets a little girl. Like in the original one, he kind of wants to make friends with her, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's simple. And in this one, he does. And to contrary, he wins them over. The town folk don't come and kill him.
No.
He helps them out.
Helps them out.
Right.
And then my favorite part is when Dracula's fucking chucking fucking dynamite.
Yeah.
And then like he throws it in the police car, and the cop's like, "Oh no!"
Because he grabs it, right? He's like, "Oh, whatever."
No, it's under the car, and he just like and just fucking blows up.
But first, Dracula grabs the dynamite, right?
Yeah, he's chucking the dynamite. He's just throwing dynamite.
Like whatever.
He blows up the tree house. He fucking Like, why do you have dynamite? What's going on, right?
I don't know. People are just missing out. That's all I know.
My favorite part, though, I remember the first time I watched it, and I was just like so fucking pumped. Is like when they're in the town square, and the brides of Dracula show up, and then fucking Rudy like gets out, and they're like, "Rudy, where are you going?" He goes, "I'm in the goddamn squad, aren't I?"
The bad guy turned good guy.
Yeah. I'm in the goddamn squad.
Fuck yeah! And he goes beat some. Well, at least one of them,
kills,
right?
Yeah.
God damn, that's a good movie. I'm telling you, no one believes you. No one believes you. I'm talking about Monster Squad all night.
It's so funny, man. Like when they find the book, whatever, and they go to Rudy. Hey, Rudy, you know any virgins? And he fucking spits his sword out. Right?
No, I remember they get the sister.
Yeah, but she's not. It doesn't count.
So what do they do in turn?
A little girl, because they had the little girl the whole time.
That's so dumb, though. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
You know? And then he's got to do the fucking Encarnriti on fucking chat and shit.
And fucking in German or whatever.
Yeah. Fucking A. And then they had that creepy old man. There's always a creepy old man.
Creepy old German man.
Yeah. He was a Nazi or something, right?
No, he was in the Holocaust.
Oh, right. He was the opposite.
The part you see, he has a number. Yeah.
There you go. I remember something related with that.
Yeah, he's a concentration camp.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah.
So he was a German or was he Jewish?
He was German.
But he was both?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and they existed.
I would say, weren't they all wiped out? I guess not.
No.
All right. Anyway, carry on.
It's a fun movie, man.
It is.
It's a fun movie.
It is from beginning to end. I think that movie captivated me.
Yeah. It's very 80s, very like, yeah.
It's got your old elements, your new elements. You know, your kid with the fat kid with the funny shirt.
Yeah.
What else do you want?
Who's always trying to eat and something happens.
Kicks a wolf from the nards. Yeah, it's all right.
You know what's sad? There's a documentary about like how it became popular.
Oh.
Like recently.
Oh.
And they reunited the cast. Mm-hmm. And they're going around doing screenings or whatever.
Oh, I gotta find this.
Yeah. But the fucking the kid, the fucking Horace, right? The fucking fat kid, like he died.
Oh.
And it's real sad. Like you find out that like
is it like Alfalfa from the Little Rascals that he just ended up killing himself?
No, like I forgot how he died, but he it was some kind of illness or whatever. But then you find out that like he was the opposite of that character, like in real life.
Oh, that's sad.
And so basically he made that movie,
and everyone thought he was like that.
And then he went back to school, and they're like, "Oh, fucking fat kid."
Yeah, do the truffle shuffle.
Yeah, like it wrecked them, man. Like they were talking about how like he had a girlfriend at the time, but he didn't want to take her to that movie because he was like embarrassed. Like he was it was just sad, man.
But he was like the shining beacon of that.
Yeah, he was the hero of that movie.
Wow, that's a little disheartening.
It's real sad, man.
Yeah, I mean, same thing could have happened with any of the kids from the Goonies. And the kid that truffle shovel became a lawyer.
Yeah.
But
he's fucking short round lawyer.
Hey, sure. Right. But it could have gone bad for him because everywhere he went, he said he used to get do the truffle shovel.
Yeah, like that's the problem, man. Especially when you're a kid.
Yeah,
you do so much shit. Like it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you remembered for the stupid shit you did. You know, it's like, hey, but people see me. Hey, go jump off a house.
Right. Okay.
Fuck, man, how do you remember that?
But it's yeah.
Yeah, no,
it's weird, man.
It's interesting segue there because I think they're gonna make a new monster movie, like universe again. They're gonna try.
Yeah,
again,
they're gonna try. Like Guillermo del Toro is supposed to work on that, right, or something.
Which is, I mean, give him everything he wants.
It's funny because originally, remember they had a dark universe.
Yeah, Tom Cruise universe.
Yeah. That was originally gonna be Guillermo del Toro,
Right.
and the first movie he pitched for that was The Shape of Water,
Yeah.
and they were like, nah, and that shit won an Oscar, man.
Mm-hmm. And then they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
My bad." It was a creature. I got to tell
Yeah.
people, it was pretty much a creature of the Black Lagoon love story.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's all it was. And then he made it his own, and it could have worked.
Yeah.
Like they catch the creature, they bring him over,
Yeah.
someone falls in love with it,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera. Same fucking movie.
Yeah.
But all right, now they figured it out.
Now
Now
they
they're gonna be
figured
like,
it out. Yeah.
"What do you want,
Yeah.
sir? What do you need from us to make this
See,
happen?"
the funny thing about that dark universe, that first
Yeah.
dark universe. So remember there was like that Dracula Untold
Unchained.
or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It was like, so apparently that was part of it.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. And then the Tom Cruise freaking Mummy. That was gonna set up. There was like an organization. There was hunting monsters or whatever,
Yeah,
right? And that was
Monarch. Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was run by Dr. Jekyll, which was Russell Crowe, and that was it's so crazy that like they had these ideas and it fell apart. And the funny thing is that they were like fucking all in.
Yes.
Because remember they did that photo shoot.
Yes.
And it was like Angelina Jolie and Javier Bardem and Johnny Depp.
And he's gonna be the Wolf Man or something, right?
Well, Johnny Depp was gonna be the Invisible Man.
Invisible Man.
And then Javier Bardem was gonna be Frankenstein.
That Frankenstein.
And then Angelina Jolie was gonna be the bride of Frankenstein. Yeah. Yeah. They were good.
They could have been.
Could have been cool.
It could have been cool.
Could have been cool.
My only, I can think about the only gripe at the time was it's too star studded.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, it's classical and updated monsters, so it's kind of what we want.
Well, because the whole thing was that was like early days of MCU, and they
Yeah.
were just like, "Oh, we gotta do that shit. We gotta do that." Like, everyone wanted to do that.
Yeah,
know?
we got this IP sitting around, so
Yeah.
let's make a
It's fun.
universe.
I mean, I think it's fun. I am a big fan of shared universes. I love shared universes when they're done right.
Yeah.
You know, when you just like jam shit in, it's just like, ugh, you know.
Like you put Muerto and El Gordo together, you just jam shit in, right?
Shut up, that's different.
Just saying.
But you know what I mean? Like it's just like when there's things that could be shared universes, but it's like remember a couple years ago, like Universal was like, "Oh, we own Fast and Furious and Jurassic Park. Let's fucking combine that." I'm like, really? Like,
I'm still waiting.
would you enjoy that?
Ba-na-na-na-na.
But you know what? Me and Mark were talking yesterday. You know what needs to happen?
Wait, before.
No.
Yes, because I want to see fucking Dom go up the side of a Brachiosaurus and
Just
shit,
a-
vroom, onto a Tyrannosaurus' face, slap him with the back of the car, and then take off.
Take off.
Anyway, Mark was saying.
But you know what we need? It's crazy enough to work.
Huh?
Fast and Furious
Okay.
versus Expendables.
I was hoping you didn't say cars, but okay. You know what? It could be a V story, at first, but at the end they gotta combine somehow, make these cars into like super tanks,
Right.
or something. I don't know. More expendable tanks,
And you can see like Stallone fight Vin Diesel.
I mean, I don't really want to see that.
I want to see that. It'd be hilarious.
I don't really
It'd be
want to see
hilarious.
that. I mean, have him fight Chuck Liddell or something. Someone that could beat the shit out of him.
No, Stallone could take him.
Stallone's a decrepit old man.
It's
and
fine.
As much as I love him,
Yeah.
it's hard to see him fight. It's hard to see him
Oh,
fight.
speaking of which, apparently this new Expendables,
Rocky 4?
it's fucking terrible.
That's why no
like-
advertising for it. That's
Yeah.
why they're just letting it out.
No, not
or-
even. Yeah. Apparently, I've read multiple reviews from people that don't
fans.
normally talk shit about movies, are saying it's unwatchable.
Oh.
And I normally don't care about that kind of stuff, but I'm like, oh man, this guy didn't like it.
You're
Like,
ruining my weekend
Yeah.
plans. Híjole, dude, I'm telling you, no advertising came
Yeah.
out of nowhere. All of a sudden, it's out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, ouch.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't going to be good because
Yeah.
it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They'll die when they're dead.
That's the best connect.
They'll die when they're dead. Who the fuck? Which 5-year-old did they give? Here, give me a tagline for this fucking
That's
movie.
the best tagline ever.
They'll die when
It's so
they're dead.
ridiculous.
They'll live when they come back to life.
Yeah. Like it goes as far as like my favorite like Joshua Whedon line, which makes no sense. It's like it's the Age of Ultron when Cap is giving the speech and he's like, "You get injured, get up. You die, walk it off." Like what the fuck does that mean? I think these stupid lines are just like
Yeah.
they sound cool, but what does it mean? Like,
You know what else sound cool? Everybody chill. It sounded cool in the what do you call it? The trailer.
Yeah.
You know, but once it's on the movie, you're like,
oh, speaking of that.
no, stop.
Did you hear about the Kevin Smith thing?
What did he have a heart attack?
No.
Oh, thank God.
So Kevin Smith has a theater. He bought a theater
in New Jersey. Yeah. He watches movies wherever he wants.
Over the weekend,
Uh-huh.
they screened the Joel Schumacher cut of Batman and Batman Forever. And I heard about this.
Yeah, how did he get his hands on it?
Well, apparently it was just like, it was weird because there was a guy on YouTube who basically was like, this is what I saw. This is what was different. But he was saying that it was so weird because they had footage that wasn't used and they just reinserted it into the movie. But then they had to use temp music.
Temp music?
So like they didn't have like music prepared for it, right?
Okay.
So they said that at one point, because it was Danny Elfman was still doing the music for the. So they said at one point.
This is Halloween started playing?
No, the fucking Pee Wee, the dun dun dun, like that song started playing when they introduced the Riddler. And I was like, that's amazing. And for everything I read was they're saying that this movie is like way fucking darker.
Really?
Than what we got.
So you don't have what's his name?
No, it's all there. Like they didn't. It's the crazy thing. They didn't take anything out.
What the hell?
They just added stuff.
Oh.
And it sounds ridiculous. It sounds crazy.
Well, I know there's more scenes with like Jim Carrey and stuff like that. Like that he was trying to be more like Bruce and stuff like that.
Apparently, in the Joel Schumacher cut, he doesn't show up in full Riddler gear until like an hour and 5 minutes into the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well, that's after he gets ridiculed and said, "You're not going to be Bruce Wayne," and all that, right?
Yeah.
That's still after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's a whole sequence where like, so remember in the movie when like they figure out he's Batman, and then they attack the house and they blow up the cave, or whatever, right? So apparently in that sequence, Batman gets injured. Bruce gets injured, and he gets knocked into a fucking coma.
Oh, dream sequence.
And then when he wakes up, he doesn't remember being Batman.
The fuck?
Yeah. So Alfred has to help him become Batman again, and
that didn't take time.
But the thing is, like, which is fucking crazy because remember in the movie, he's talking to Chase Meridian, and she's like telling him about his fucking trauma as a kid and all that, and he's having this flashback of like he's hiding under the table during the funeral of his parents, or so he has this book, so that book becomes a big thing, and so like basically Alfred has to reintroduce the fucking trauma to him.
Oh.
To make him Batman again.
Wow.
And apparently there's this, it's like very Star Wars where like he takes him to the cave and he's like, what the fuck is it? And he makes him go into like this cavern in the cave, and it basically his mind, and a giant fucking bat, like a man-sized bat appears and he faces it and he becomes Batman again.
You know what? Tim Burton had some weird ideas.
Yeah.
For that big ass giant bat in the first one. I'm glad they tried to they brought him back for that version of it. Giant bats. Man.
Yeah. And then the other thing that was kind of interesting was, so at the end, there's a death trap where Riddler has Chase Meridian and Robin and then they drop them. And you can only save one, right? Well, apparently in the Joel Schumacher cut, Batman steps forward and he stops and he realizes that the floor is a projection. So he's like, oh no, it's a trap. Like I can't save either of them, and I'm gonna die if I try. And they totally took that out in the movie. Okay. But the thing is, like in the movie though, he still says, "Oh, the only way I could save them both and myself." Yeah. Like he says that in the movie. Like you're like, why did you say that? It doesn't make it,
Oh, interesting.
There's a lot of like weird little things. Like apparently there's a big opening sequence where Two-Face is breaking out of Arkham. And it's a big thing, and like
just in the beginning.
In the beginning.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No shit. And someone put this all together, huh?
Yeah.
Who spliced this up?
I don't know. But they're saying Kevin might get in trouble because it was like unauthorized.
Oh, no shit. Unauthorized. I mean, if we do it here, cool. It's like a back alley thing. We're not charging people to get in there. He had a charge.
Oh, he had to. He definitely charged people.
At that point, he's looking to get some serious fucking litigation. It's okay. You have a lawyer now.
Yeah. So it was interesting though. Like I always heard about the rumors of the Schumacher cut, but like I was like, oh, someone actually did it.
Isn't there like a script of the Schumacher cut or something? I remember that was a thing for a while.
But the one guy who was reviewing it was saying like the saddest part of the movie though is there's one big thing that was cut out was when fucking Dick Grayson like is drying his clothes. He does a karate thing when he's like spinning the socks. Or they took that out. It's not in the Schumacher cut.
It's like 2 seconds.
It's the best though.
Yeah. Right. Why wouldn't they leave it in?
They took it out.
Oh my god.
They took it out. I remember when what movie was it?
Clerk? No, Jason Amy?
No, I forgot. We were gonna go see something, and then Joanna had said she had never seen the Schumacher ones.
No.
And I was like, oh, we gotta watch these. I'm like, we watched them. And I remember the funniest thing she pointed out was the part when after Dixie's parents die, and then like, oh, you come live with me, and he's like, I don't live here. You know, you're not my dad. And she was like, this is like 30 years old. Like, why is he like, why is he like,
being a bitch about it? Being a little brat?
Like, go back to the circus then.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
You don't have to stay here. You're 18, I'm guessing.
Yeah, at least.
At least 18 years old. We don't want to make Bruce seem like a weirdo adopting little kids. So let's get him an adult ward who acts like a child.
Yeah, like, what was he? Yeah.
And he does act like a child for a lot of love scenes, you know. He gets all jealous when Numa Thurman loves him more than
the back credit card.
The back credit card, never leave home without it.
And then, it's a weird fucking movie, man.
I'm telling you.
But I mean, it was all a response to like Michael McDonald got upset about part 2, and because part 2 is really fucking dark, man.
Super dark,
it's
amazingly dark.
Yeah, like it's really dark. But I mean, I get what they were doing because they were advertising that to the kids. It's not a kids movie, like.
Nope, I had the toys. So.
Yeah, have some McDonald's cups.
Yeah, I had the McDonald's stuff. Yeah.
But did you hear that? I guess the director of the Robert Pattinson Batman movies.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, he said that there's going to be a Robin in part 2, and it's going to be a kid. It's going to be like a 10-year-old kid. Yeah.
I mean, they got to get someone who's like agile, flexible, and being able to do like crazy little stuff and shit, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. That's very comic booky, but like, it's like I don't know if you can pull that off. You know, like
it's hard now, especially with kids being as idiots as they are nowadays. But I mean, if you get someone's dedicated, someone that can do the moves, I think you'll be all right. Yeah, you know, someone with a big head. Yeah, literally big head, not actual like inside. Literal big head.
Yeah, I'm finally gonna do it.
All right,
giving him a kid.
All right, it's not gonna be Jago Love.
Maybe I don't know.
Isn't that how it ended?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jago Love.
That fucking movie, man. It's not my favorite Batman movie. I can't. I've seen it once. Yeah. I've never seen it again.
Seen it twice?
Yeah.
Only because the first time I fell asleep. No. And I had to figure out what was happening. Yeah.
I mean, I thought the Riddler thing at the end was interesting. Like the whole like setup of like that was interesting, but then the whole flooding of it, the Gotham, and I'm like, I guess.
No, it's like I've been there, done that. Give me something else. The Jim Gordon things are cool, you know. But that's about it, you know. You know, when he beats up those guys in the alley, it's kind of cool.
Vengeance.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Batman's not as spooky as people give him credit for. You know.
No.
I remember when Batman went, he's hiding in the shadows. No. He's a real scary guy. You know, nearly as
ironically, I think the person that got that closest to that was fucking Snyder and shit. Because I think in the BVS, there's that one shot that I think is really cool. Like the cops find all those beat up guys, and then like, who did this? And then like the camera pans, and then he's just like in the corner, like looking like
just hanging out. Yeah.
I was like, it's kind of cool.
That was a cool shot. Yeah. That was a very cool shot. Anything that can give me a freaking shadow Batman like that, I think that's a cool shot. Because that's more of a Batman thing, you know? Yeah.
And I think that's the one thing I liked about one thing I liked about the Snyder stuff is like he gave him the gray fucking bodysuit. Because I don't know, like I'm not a big fan of the fucking all black Batman.
Armor black.
Yeah, I don't know, it looks dumb. Like it just doesn't do it for me, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it did it for you when you were 10 in 1989. You know.
Did it though?
It did it for me. Hard nipples did it for me. And that second one, third one.
Which is funny because like I didn't notice it until I was an adult. Where like you're watching it, and you're like, he can't turn his head. Yeah. Like, huh?
The whole body thing.
His whole body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Pretty funny. Yeah. And how they make fun of that in The Flash, right? When he like he made the suit out of the fucking Batman suit and he turns around and it's just pretty funny.
Yeah. That whole thing was like how do we just make fun of that suit? Yeah. That was the whole thing with that fucking movie. You know? How can we make more fun of this guy?
Yeah. Was it like the sequence when he's like in the electric chair? Like I thought it was so weird because he's wearing like these like Bruce Wayne's wearing like these raggedy clothes, but he's got like an ascot, right?
He's got his mechanic jumper on.
Yeah, but he's got the ascot. Like, I was like, what is going on?
That's class act. I didn't question that one bit. When I saw that, I'm like, that's Bruce Wayne. That's class. You know?
And it's funny, too, because that director, you could tell he's a big fan of that because, like, I rewatched the It movies, the same director.
Oh, okay.
And because they had to update it. So, like, the past was 1989.
Okay.
And so at one point, they're riding through the main town river, and you see a theater, and it's showing Batman.
Oh,
it has the poster up, and it has and I was like, that's cool.
His Batman?
Yeah, yeah.
Funny guy.
That's funny.
Wait, so does that mean that world that Batman's their Batman?
No, yeah, with the movie in that world,
movie.
Yeah.
Could be different. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll allow it. Yeah. That's weird though. I mean, when they get all meta with themselves.
Yeah.
It's like putting yourself in a movie.
Mm-hmm. You know? Well, yeah. People do that all the time.
No, like Hitchcock and all that. Yeah.
And Night Shyamalan makes up the most important person.
He makes himself a catalyst.
Yeah.
You know.
The one time that I thought was very layered, I was like, oh, fuck it kind of like blew my mind was because he shows up in Split.
Yeah.
He's a security guard, right? Then he shows up in Glass, and he's playing that same security guard. But then when he sees David Dunn, he's like, hey, I was selling drugs in the fucking da-da-da-da, and you stopped me, da-da, you changed my life. Like, oh, that's the same guy.
Yeah. See how he does it?
Yeah.
Layers.
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 Shyamalan, man.
Like an onion, dude.
Bring him back.
More like a shallot, but yeah, layers.
Bring him back.
Wasn't he? Did he just come back?
I don't know. What was it? He just did something, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did you watch that? The cabin?
No, I haven't watched it. Oh, no, yeah, I did watch it. Holy shit, boy.
That movie was crazy.
Holy shit,
but it was like, what?
Yeah, at the end, it's so... Because it was real.
Yeah.
It was real the whole time.
Was it?
It was real.
I don't know, man.
It was all the rapture, bro. Yeah. You know, it was, at the end of it all, I'm like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
It started off easy to watch, but as he kept on going, it became harder and harder to watch that movie. Especially once they get in and once they start killing each other.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's
that shit was rough, man.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's just a weird fucking ending. You're like, is this a happy ending?
It's the only it's the ending he told us about the beginning.
Yeah.
It told us how it's going to end at the beginning, and it ended the way it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Because it couldn't do it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Right?
Interesting.
So I'm hoping there's like a sequel, or not sequel, but like an alternative cut to the ending.
That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching everything he's been doing lately. Like I watched was it Old or that was interesting.
Yeah, it's him. That's the one though. They're in the retirement old people.
No, it's like an island, and they're getting older by the hour.
Right, that's the one.
And it was interesting, but he did his typical Shyamalan shit where like
he shows up out of nowhere and tells you what's going on.
No, does he show up in that one? I don't remember he shows up in that one, but like. Yeah, like you're like, what the fuck is going on? It's crazier and crazier, and then all of a sudden, like, there's a big old scene where they explain what's going on. You're like, really? Like,
it's a simulation, and you overclocked the computer?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, it's like fucking show it. Don't fucking tell us. Like, you know, like, yeah, I don't know.
I haven't seen it. It's like
it's interesting. It's interesting.
Is it what I said though?
No.
Okay.
No, it's you have to see it. It's
okay. I tell people one.
There's this great moment though where like where they barely realize what's going on. The only reason they realize is there's kids, and the kids are it's obvious they're getting older, right? And then they figure it out, and then they're like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense. And there's this one rapper or something like that, and he had been on the beach the longest, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, you're not old. And then like there's this other black woman, and she's like
don't crack. Right? I beat you to it.
And I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah. That's funny. Okay. I'll get you that. I'll get to that.
It's pretty good. It's pretty interesting.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to do more movies with like not aliens but monsters of some sort. You know, because that's where he started from. You know, ghosts, aliens, and all that.
Yeah.
You know, the lady in the water.
That fucking movie.
I liked it the first time I watched it, but the more you watch it, the more you shit if you watch it.
What is this?
What is this? Yeah, I get it.
I mean, I feel like I love the Unbreakable series. Like all that stuff is cool. Like. I don't know, but Glass, it was a little weird.
Yeah.
I think the ending could have been a little better, but it was fine, whatever. But I think other than that, my favorite is fucking Signs.
Signs.
Like Signs is so good, man. Like it fucks with your head and like.
You know what? I think Signs is excellent for when I saw it.
Yeah.
Unbreakable still fucked with me more than Signs, I think. Yeah. And what was the other one before that one? Sixth Sense. Yeah. That one. The only reason I liked that one because the ending, right? Yeah. Everyone liked the ending. I kind of guessed it like 10 minutes into the thing. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, no, that's stupid.
Yeah.
It can't be. And I go, oh. And then finally he's dead. I'm like, oh. Yeah. If I didn't guess it, I would have liked that movie a lot more. Yeah. A lot more.
Well, see, the cool thing about that movie, and I think that's the biggest issue with him, is that he keeps trying to recreate that. He's you know, like everything had to have a twist ending. Everything has to have a, you know, like it's like, no, you don't have to do that. But I think with that movie, it works so well because if you go into it not knowing, and then when it's revealed, you go back and watch it, and it's a whole different movie.
It's a whole different movie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't rewatch it.
You start realizing, like, oh, he's there, but he's not talking to anybody. Or, like, oh, he's, you know, like, it's
like, she's not mad at you, buddy. You're not there.
Yeah.
And then you see him when he lays down. Oh, that was one of the biggest scenes in the beginning when you first see him, when he's laying down. He's just not covered. He's nothing. Every time he gets up, he's never covered. He's always wearing the same clothes. Yeah. And that's so the
but that's such a good freaking twist, though, because, like, he's wearing the same clothes, but he's, like, layered. So, like, he has a sweater
and he takes the jacket off.
And
he takes the sweater off. He takes the shirt off. No. But he's wearing all of it in the first scene. You see it all on underneath. Yeah. So, I get it. There is layers, but it's all there.
Yeah. And then that's why it's such a good movie, because when you first watch it, you don't know the twist. You're just like, oh, this kid has gone to a psychiatrist. He doesn't want to fucking deal with it anymore. But no, you realize the kid knows. He knows he's a fucking ghost. Yeah. And he's just like, I don't know if I can talk to this guy, right? Like,
and the thing is, the first ghost he deals with is his old patient.
Yeah.
So he's telling him, "Don't be scared of him. Don't be scared." But he's already dead.
Yeah.
And there's two ghosts in that scene right there. How is he not gonna be scared?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole like deleted sequence in there where he convinces him that he actually talks to ghosts because there's this old man whose wife passed away.
Oh.
And
yeah, I remember that.
And he goes into the house and he's like, "Oh, she left you this." And it was like, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
And he starts crying or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, because that sequence when the fucking daughter
under the thing,
the girl that dies, but because the mom was fucking poisoning, like, dude.
She gives him the box and she tells him to go play it, and no one pays attention to the little boy who's walking through. No one knows him. He walks into the house nonchalantly, goes to the little girls, gets the box, plays it, and everyone's like, "Oh, how wonderful! Memory of her. She's playing with her dolls." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Yeah. And he just walks outside, and he's on the swing.
Yeah, he's talking to his sister, and he's like, "Oh, she wants you to have this." And like,
yeah, and you're like, "Oh."
See, that's why, like, I wish he would do it, and he'll never fucking do it. Yeah. If he would do a sequel to that, bring back Haley Joel Osment, all old now and shit, right?
Oh yeah, no.
And just
all
be
fat
like,
too, fucking Topher.
I think that would be interesting because that would be like. He's gone his whole fucking life doing this shit, and you're like, and you can kind of play like Dr. Sleep, where like he's like doesn't want to do it anymore. He's tired of the fucking.
He's fat. He's short.
Like he's fucking doing drugs, fucking drinking in order to fucking block it out.
Kind of what he's doing now.
Yeah, right.
He's Topher.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that would be really interesting.
Yeah. No. I mean, we've talked about that, and it would be definitely interesting to bring him back, but kind of in the same situation that Bruce Willis was in.
Yeah.
You know? And maybe not dead, but at one point he does.
Yeah.
You know? And then my whole thing was, if he does die, it's because he's sad and depressed, and that's why he dies. And when he comes back, he's like, well, I got to fix something so I can leave. But he doesn't know it.
You know what'd be cool? I got it. Right. So he's in a institution. Oh. Because he's fucking drove him crazy, right? And then there's this doctor coming in to talk with him and deal with him, and, help him, right? Uh-huh. And then that's when you find out at the end, like, no, he's dead. And the doctor can see him.
Oh.
You know, like, so it's like a reverse.
It goes backwards.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
And so he's like, she thinks she's helping him.
Yeah.
But he's preparing her for, like, this is what your life's going to be like now.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, he's telling her all this stuff, like, you're going to be lonely. You're going to do this. This is what it's going to be like. And she's like, you're no help at all.
Yeah. And you realize, That'd be fucking cool.
All right, that's
pretty good.
That's a good one. Good job.
Yeah.
That's you're the writer.
Bring it back. Bring
it all back.
Bring it all back.
You know what? Then we put Paul Giamatti in there.
And he's like, I found this lady in the water.
Yeah, and then we bring back fucking Joaquin. Bruce Wing.
He's like, I killed an alien with a baseball bat.
I'm
like,
cool.
Like, get out of here, crazy.
Yeah, and water. Yeah. Yeah, no, it could be a thing. Yeah. You say you like multi-shit.
Yeah, the Shyamalan verse.
The Shyamalan ding dong fucking world and shit.
And then you do this big twist where he shows up and they're all like, hey, I know you from this, I know you from that. And he goes like, I'm all of them, right?
I am Stan Lee.
Yeah, right.
I am the Watcher.
I am the most important person in this universe.
It's what's called the Shyamalan ding dong universe. Yeah. Oh, damn,
It's
man.
a twist universe. It's a twist.
Yeah, and you know what you should do? A movie about cryptids.
That'd be cool.
There is no real good movie about cryptids.
No,
you know?
about Bigfoot movies, but
Yeah, but that's like, it's like a lot of Superman movies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of, there's so many other cryptids out in the fucking world that you gotta go in through. We get the coyote that's next door or whatever the fuck that thing is.
I saw it, man.
You keep saying that.
I saw it.
Well, where is it?
I don't know.
How come you didn't fucking bring it in?
Because they ran away.
Well, you should be like, hey, man, you want to come read some comic books? My friend would love to meet you.
Only if we can convince him to put a Hawaiian shirt on and sunglasses.
Party wolf?
Party wolf.
You know, I love you, a party wolf.
Just be chilling here.
But what if he's like not a party wolf? What if he's not a wolf? What if he's a coyote?
That's true.
You know?
Party animal.
What if he's a calm coyote?
Oh, we're kind of in trouble.
Then, you kind of, what if he's just going to come in here and read some comic books?
No, you got a party. Give him some Red Bull.
No.
Maybe like,
you don't want to give a cryptid a Red Bull?
Why not?
Oh, my goodness. What would happen if you give a chupacabra fucking wings and shit?
That'd be cool.
Oh, no.
You'd be like, yeah.
No,
you'd be like, this place is cool.
No, it's okay. San Gabriel has cryptids, huh?
Yeah, I saw him. We have a Sasquatch.
Well, we have an actual Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
rides a bike or some shit, right? Or some shit, right?
But, I mean, a cryptid.
I saw it, man.
You keep saying that.
It looked like a skinny coyote standing on 2 feet. And it just stood there. And when I passed by it, it snarled at me.
Like,
yeah. And I was like, oh, shit. And then it looked and it ran into the backyard. So
2 feet?
On 2 feet.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Coyotes don't run on 2 feet.
Exactly. It's cryptid.
So it ran on 2 feet.
Yeah. It ran into some bushes.
And you didn't chase it?
No, I kept going, and then I saw a lady walking a dog, and I told her, I go like, oh, don't go over there. There's something over there.
Yeah.
And she's like, she picked up the dog.
She picked up the dog the other way?
Yeah.
And she probably knew what we were talking about because she's from the area.
Yeah.
So
well, it's crazy.
No.
It's crazy.
No.
There was an alert on the alarm app we have.
Do you have an alarm app?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And the app on the phone is for the alarm.
For the ADT?
Yeah. They have so basically you could report stuff in the area, and then it picks it up, right?
So anyone that has the same security system?
Yeah, okay. You can report stuff. This lady posted, she goes, I think I just saw a fucking werewolf.
A werewolf?
That's what she said.
She probably meant coyote or wolf.
But she said, I think I saw the werewolf.
The werewolf. The werewolf.
I think I saw the same thing she saw.
Because she's from the area.
Yeah. She's within like 5 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she saw the werewolf.
She said she saw a werewolf.
Oh, werewolf. Like transforming? Or no, that's all it said. It saw a werewolf.
Saw a werewolf.
Careful, San Gabriel Valley. There's a werewolf 5 miles around.
I think I saw a werewolf. That's what she said.
Do you think you saw a werewolf?
It could be. I mean, if it was dark, I probably would have thought it was a werewolf too.
It went into the bushes. Did you see any human come out of the bushes?
No.
Did you go in after
I didn't go after it.
Why don't you?
Dude, because fuck that.
See, that's how I know you and I are built different. I would have been like, hold on. Hold on. Let me get that stick I have in the back of my car.
No, fuck
Go
that.
poke the bushes for a
Fuck
bit,
that.
you know?
He was like telling me, hey, get out of here. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, he was snarling at you.
I'm
But
good.
if it's a cryptid, it's a werewolf. Let it fucking bite you.
Fuck that.
You become
I don't want to be a werewolf.
They're not fucking put down by the sun. You know, no garlic and silver is the only thing that can kill them. But that's, you got to shoot it through them.
Yeah, but fuck
Besides that, you're fine.
I don't want to get kicked in the nards.
Fine. Well, you know what? Worst case scenario, he tears you apart.
Yeah.
Little pieces. And make you a Frankenstein.
I'm good, man.
I think you'd be an excellent Frankenstein.
I'm good.
You'd be pretty cool.
No,
it's not cryptid.
My head's not square enough.
We can make it square. Don't worry about that. We'll bolt it on tight.
All right. No werewolves for me, man. I'm good.
Next time. Take a picture next time.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah, no. Next time.
Yeah.
We will take a picture.
Oh,
so
it's probably out there somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a true believer in everything, but until I see it.
No, man.
You know, I believe everything.
I saw it.
I believe you saw it.
I saw it.
But I don't believe it until I see it.
All right.
You know, like kind of like Jesus and God.
Well,
I believe in God and Jesus, but I don't believe until I see it.
Until you see it.
Yeah.
All right. Know? Fair enough.
So there we go.
I saw it. It's out there. It's out there.
What if it's a ghost that manifested itself into a
wolf,
dog?
or,
Yeah.
you know.
Start walking on two legs.
Or it's just a fucking simulation like falling apart.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. Shit like that happens all the time. And that's the scariest part, dude. That fucking simulation bullshit. I swear to God, there are times where I go home and I'm like, this wasn't here.
Yeah.
This was never here. I left and I put this here.
Yeah.
And it's on other places. And I tell myself, maybe someone came into my house. But I've set traps.
And nothing.
Nothing.
Simulation.
Yeah, something's
Simulation
in.
bring it down.
What is it that we were talking about earlier when you cover things up?
Oh, the
Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
Same thing with my house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's in my house.
Yeah,
there could be a million people in my house when I'm gone. You know, I don't know until I get there.
Yeah.
If there's people or not. It's called Enrique's house.
That's how it works.
This is Guy Schrodinger's thing, and I made it better a million times. Yeah. So anyway, at home I have possums, I have raccoons, I have cats, I have dogs, I have rats, you know, all sorts of animals. But I don't have no crazy cryptids.
Not yet.
East LA is not full of them. They have coyotes. We have coyotes.
We do have coyotes. I've seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah.
I remember one time I was me and Miguel were in front of his house and we were just talking, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he saw this coyote. Well, he thought it was a dog, and I was like, nope, that's a coyote.
Yeah.
And it walked right past us, and we were just like, I didn't move, and it just walked right past us. And as it passed, and it turned the corner, it was like, woo, and then it kept going.
Hey, thank you for letting me through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're cool.
No.
I mean, there's tons of skinwalkers. It could have been a skinwalker.
Skinwalkers.
You know?
I've been doing some research, and that's just scary, man.
It could be anything. One time, I told you about the owl that flew over me, right? It was huge.
Yeah.
It was a big-ass fucking owl. I think that wasn't no owl because it was white and spotted. There's no such thing as that in HLA. Had to be a skinwalker.
Yeah. Or that fucking Ahsoka Force thing, right?
That fucking thing from the other dimension. Yeah. Whatever the hell that thing
Could
was.
be, you know.
Could be. In that case, I'm force sensitive.
It might be. It didn't work.
Fuck.
You're too old.
You gotta get them when you're young.
Yeah.
But then I get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thanks.
Order 66.
Chewbacca's a fucking Sasquatch.
Oh, yeah. In canon, right?
In canon, yeah.
He's a Sasquatch.
Indiana Jones found him.
Oh, Chewie.
Oh, Chewie. Jesus.
So, I've never wanted... No, that's not even the case. Like, I still don't want them, but they introduced at Disneyland, they have Chewbacca Crocs.
I saw that. They're ugly, dude. And there's people out there, oh my God, I need those right now. No, dude. Anyone that wears Crocs, I'm sorry. You guys, if you wear them at home, cool. But don't be wearing them on the street. Oh, but they're so comfortable. I don't give a shit. Start going barefoot if you want to feel, flat shit in the ground, dude. I tested out Crocs to see what the fuck the kerfuffle's about.
But for you,
I have sandals that are more comfortable. I have 10-year-old sandals that are more comfortable than that.
Oh, speaking of,
10-year-old sandals.
You know what's coming up?
Sandals?
No. Fucking Life Day is coming up.
2 months from now.
Yeah, it's like November,
right?
yeah. I think so.
2 months from now. Remember, it's the month before December, before Christmas.
We got to celebrate Life Day.
We always say that. We never do.
No, we got to do it.
Okay, what are we doing?
A sale. And then we'll have red fucking robes.
All your Star Wars books half off
for Life Day.
For Life Day.
For Life Day.
So we're saving your life, and then we will have, you know what? Have these little Chewbacca, what do you call hoodie?
No, there you go.
Yeah, I got the hoodie.
Yeah.
And whoa, get it.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Went that way. I didn't see it. I couldn't see it. No. I don't know. Where were we? Chewbacca hoodie.
Yeah, Life Day.
And Chewbacca jammies.
Oh, there you go.
Life Day's on.
Life Day's on.
Life Day's on. I'm gonna get my wife Nala, whatever her name was, among Mala.
Mala.
Yeah.
And his
my
dad
son,
Itchy.
Was that the kid, or was it the grandpa?
One of them was
Itchy.
Yeah. Let's see. I find out when Life Day is right now. I'll tell you right now.
And we'll get fucking Star Wars. What is it called? Jefferson Starship, not Jefferson Airplane, but Jefferson Starship.
Yeah. Because
the difference.
November 17th.
Okay. Oh, after Thanksgiving.
No, before.
When's the Thanksgiving?
I thought 20 something.
27.
It's like something.
Oh, 17 is a life day?
Life day, 17. So that is a Sunday?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gotta take that day
No,
off.
wait. No, it's not.
Saturday.
That is a Friday.
Ooh. Well, we're gonna watch some Star Wars
holiday special
on that day for sure, and then watch that one episode of Clone Wars where it's
They celebrate Life Day.
Yeah, that's about it. That's all I know.
Yeah, because I think like it's funny because I think the fucking Filoni made it canon.
Yeah.
I think the first episode of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That guy's like, I was hoping to get home in time for Life Day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, world, but Life Day is a thing now.
Life Day is a thing.
After years and years of hiding that tape in darkest corners of the world, it's out and people are willing to accept it.
Yeah, it's Life Day.
Life Day. It's better than Christmas.
Yeah. You could probably take the day off and be like, that's a religious holiday.
Claiming it.
You're like, what religion are you? Oh, what sector of Kanesh or is it like
Alderanish.
Yeah,
you know, Sector 57G.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, somewhere between Sith and Jedi.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere between there. Yeah. Kind of leaning towards a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
This is the way.
Throwing a helmet everywhere.
Yeah. Like, this is the way. I can't take it off.
Yeah, take it off.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, because there's those that can take it off. Whatever. Fuck it. Whatever. Besides the point. Can't take it off. Life Day.
You know what? You think about it, like, fucking Star Wars is full of a lot of fucking religions and shit. Like,
everything is full of religion and you have to think about it. Because we need something to believe in, even in fake worlds. We need something to believe in.
Yeah.
The Force, metachlorides, Jesus.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Like, it's funny. Like, I think that, like, people read so much into shit. Like, in the Ahsoka show, the main bad guy, someone figured out that, like, on his wrist, he's got this, like, it's just a thing, and it has a bunch of, like, shit on it, right? Someone figured out it's, like, some language.
Oh, gosh.
And most likely, it was just something like a prop master put in there.
Yeah.
Because it's some, like, and it says Luke, Leia, Han, Chewie, R2D2, 3CPO, and Ben. And it's probably just, like, something stupid, like, right? You're like, you catch it. But there's people now that are saying, like, oh, is that his hit list? Is he going after them? Is he like...
Or is that Luke?
Right? And it's just like, you're reading way too much into it.
Way too much into it. But you know what? That's what the Star Wars people do. They love to look into it.
Because even, like, there was a new Rockstar guy, like, he commented on it, right? And he said, I think it's just a weird little, like, Easter egg they threw in there. And he goes, because, say if it's his hit list, like, would he have Chewbacca? It would say Chewbacca, right? Like, like, it's like, no, I don't think it's a hit list. It's like,
unless it's fucking Luke.
Man.
I'm just putting it out there. He has been wearing a lot of black.
That's true.
But
it's funny.
Yeah, unless it's Luke went over to the dark side.
Fucking Life Day.
Let's celebrate that.
Celebrate Life Day. Let's have a party.
All right.
Life Day party.
What kind of party is it?
I don't know. You fucking...
Jefferson Starships, all I know.
And that weird fucking virtual reality porno order that the dad was watching. Right? Oh, B. Arthur?
You can't get B. Arthur. We got to get the now equivalent of B. Arthur.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have
Jane Lynch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jane Lynch would probably be the best thing. But she's short, though. She's no B.
No, she's real tall.
She's tall?
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw her in that Only Murder in the Building with the Brazos there.
She's just fucking rolling around.
That was her stunt double.
No, she is the stunt double.
Good job. Yeah, see what they did there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. That day.
Like, what's that? You've seen that clip? What was it? Where, like, it's a Golden Girls clip where they're all, like, in jail.
Oh, yeah.
And she's, like, standing up to that one tough chick, and fucking Beyonce's like, I went to San Quentin. And she was like, that's a men's jail. And she's like, yeah, it took them 2 years to figure it out. And she's like, oh, like...
That's a good one, dude. I saw that clip not that long ago. Yeah. Shit, that was great.
And then fucking Sophia comes to bail him out, and they got arrested for prostitution. And she's like, "You got arrested for prostitution?" She's like, "I can't believe it." And she's like, "It's not true." And she goes, "No, I can't believe anyone would pay for you."
Yep. Sophia's the shit, dude. It's hilarious. Yeah, no one would fucking pay for that. Mm-hmm. That big lady came out. That little two ladies. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about Golden Girls. I'm done.
The Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Bring them back.
They ever leave?
Oh, they're all dead, right? All of them. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I remember one time me and Mark were talking about how the Golden Girls weren't as old as everyone thought.
yeah.
And like the equivalent was like fucking, it was like
Sofia Vergara and like
yeah, fucking J-Lo and
J-Lo,
fucking
yeah.
was it
the mariachi was something Cruz or
yeah.
never her name, but yeah, they were like all these who are their age, 40 some odd, whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
they could now be the Golden Girls. And
but in their defense, a couple of them wore wigs.
Yeah,
you know, two of them. But yeah, you know,
should bring that back. New Golden Girls.
New Golden Girls.
Fucking. I think Jane Cusack was fell into that category.
You could do Jane Cusack. Yeah, I'm allowing Jane Cusack. Yeah. She's a girl mature in her older age. I dig it. I dig the way she looks now. She looks like, you know, if I had a mom that was white, she'd probably be
your mom.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Like, so you know, those YouTube channels, like the I think it's a Variety or one of those like magazines.
Yeah.
Does that thing where they get an actor to talk about their past roles.
Yeah.
They did one.
Or GQ. Whatever.
They did that with John Cusack recently.
Yeah. And
I don't know if it was just bad lighting or whatever, but like he looks like he got like plastic surgery or something.
Oh, no.
He looks weird, man.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, Johnny, don't. Let's con with grace. Please don't tell me that. It was a Variety.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know if it's just the bad lighting or the way he looks weird. Yeah.
Let him lead his life alone. Don't fuck him up. You know what sucks? It takes a lot for a man to get plastic surgery compared to a woman.
Yeah.
But it's becoming more and more common with men nowadays.
But then he get Mickey Rourke and shit. Like
looks like a hooker. Looks like a fake fucking mannequin.
What was it? Kenny Rogers, right? Like he had that.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh my god, they look so fake afterwards. I don't think we do it. You know. And they're like, oh, you could put some collagen and I'm like, why would I want to? I don't understand what the point of all that.
So there's someone that I follow on social media. Yeah. Like I just got, you know, from what I know, and then she posted a picture the other day, and it was on like the close friends thing, and I'm like, what? And I clicked on it, and it was like, oh, me and my mom got Botox, and their faces were just like super swollen, and I was like, like,
I can't. I'm sorry.
I was like, that's weird, man.
And then the thing about Botox is you gotta go back.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go back. If you start with that shit, you gotta keep going now. Unless you want your fucking face to just melt.
Yeah.
You know, Clayface had it right.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, so this ends our third spooky.
Botox is terrifying.
Botox is terrifying. Plastic surgery.
All the Golden Girls are dead.
Chewbacca.
No, Chewbacca. There it is.
That's a recap, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone still listening. So yeah, we have no more ghosts. We're gonna get some ghosts for now.
I should go back.
Yeah.
On vacation.
Yeah. We should. Hopefully everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, then. Anyone still listening, thank you very much for listening. Happy Halloween. Wait, it won't even come out.
No.
This is gonna come out like on the week that dude, this Friday, the machetes and whatever the fucking thing he's having, and it's gonna be this Friday.
Yeah.
When this comes out.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Friday the 13th.
Big knives and masks.
Yeah,
hockey masks, yeah.
Máscaras y machetes, as I call
That's
it.
a better
title, right?
Better.
Even he admitted it.
Yeah.
You know? But anyway, Máscaras y machetes this Friday, 8 o'clock. Nostalgic.
Yeah.
Be there.
No, like at 4.
4?
Yeah, I think it's at 4.
Oh, really? I don't get off work till like 4.
Starts at 4. I think it goes to like, you know.
In that case, I'll be safe.
There you go. You'll be fine.
Tell the kids to wait for me.
There you go.
I'll be here. Anyway, to anyone still listening, thank you very much. You guys have yourself a good morning, good night, and good afternoon.
Goodbye.
Bye. Meow.